back, Candle Boys. Today we're checking out the newest episode of Apocalypse Bringer. And honestly, they was getting active this episode a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie, man. How'd you feel about it?
I thought it was gonna be another mom episode with it. I was totally,
the ant lady.
I was totally wrong.
Praying mantis.
I was totally wrong, man.
Yeah,
I guess Atu pulls up on the city.
Yep.
And I guess this man Pepe is like, I gotta go for a little bit. I'm gonna leave it in your hands because I know who you are. And
so you got this.
You got this. Octopus.
He called her an
lady.
octopus.
And I was just like, dang. But it's the fact that he
PR though.
It's the fact that he had so much faith in her, which is fair, you know. But
hey, like I said, his faith was not misplaced, rather, because honestly, she was out here just waxing him. And initially, when she fought the first hill giant, right, we already knew she was about to go crazy. But I didn't expect the old man Loki lock in a little bit. He put a little area of effect
poison thing
on
that
everybody.
was tough.
Okay,
that was tough.
You know what I'm saying? But when he killed the hill giant, it turned into some gold. Now, mind you, haven't they been fighting the hill giants this whole time?
But they didn't have gold
before. Yeah,
this what we just found out is actually insane,
bro. And the reason it's gold, right? After they kind of assess the situation, is apparently these units are from a whole different game than the game that he thought he got put into in the first place, right? It was like Berserker or something.
It was Brave Quest or something.
There it is.
Yeah.
And so it's like an old RPG where there's like a demon lord, and essentially all these units are being under the control of said demon lord, right? So it seems like that demon lord might be like a different player. Like a legit whole player.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
kind of like how he is, right? Another person that's been transported
it's just
to
all
the world.
These games, and they're all just put in one world instead.
Yo.
That's honestly that makes the story a lot better if that's the case.
That's hard. Yeah, because I ain't even gonna lie. When we saw the witch too, because apparently the Saint Loki been waxing the witch, but she just can't die, so she just
17 times.
Spot. Yeah. But the way she was talking to the Saintess was like the way a player would talk about a character. She was like, "You're too OP." I'm like, that's not how a medieval creature would speak. You know what I'm saying? And like, I felt her mannerisms really just felt like a gamer, not a evil witch of destruction. So,
bro, the way she was charging up and everything,
for sure.
That's not that has to be a gamer, bro. Let's be real. That has to be a gamer.
Now, but that makes this world a lot more interesting.
It
right?
does, because now it's player versus player at this point.
Facts.
In a way.
Not only that, it's also players from different video games. They all have different mechanics.
I'm just thinking about the people that are playing games where they don't get teams and stuff, like where you got to do it by yourself for real.
That's low-key what happened to these RPG dudes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Remember, because he even told her, he was like, well, we come from a 4X game where you fight armies, and heroes can defeat whole armies by themselves in those type of games, which is just how those work, right? So he was like, no matter how big their army is, you got it. And she low-key did lock in and wipe them. You know what I'm saying? Because even when the old dude was using magic, he used magic across the whole army. And they were like, who could even cast something this large? Because they're used to like RPG type magic where you're fighting like a monster in a small cave. You know what I'm saying? They're not nuking the cave. So it's kind of crazy that he used like the actual game mechanics to his advantage to legit just wipe them with like minimal resources used. And what makes Atao even more OD is that she can absorb people's abilities. And we find out it don't even matter what game you're from.
Yeah, that is OD.
So that's broken.
I want to know if they're going to find a way to use the money from their game. If
they probably go melt it down.
Like they could, like maybe they could use it as like actual gold or something. Like I don't know. Or
bro, she got bans. I ain't even gonna lie. They took out like 1,000 people.
Bro, they got so much from the ice guy too. On top of that,
it's over with, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. They money up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see this dynamic play out though, because I feel like I just didn't expect it to go in this direction. You know what I mean?
I didn't either. It makes the story a lot better because it was starting to slow down, but now I'm like, wow.
Okay, I'm really intrigued again.
They put us right back where we started, man. That's good.
Exactly.
What was I gonna say? Atu kept gaslighting this ice dude though. Let's talk about that, man.
She was looking at him like, you even remember, bro? You're just a mid-level boss. You're not even like that.
Mind you, she's never played this game. She's never heard of anything, but she just got the information from homie. And he's like, oh, you remember everything just like we do.
You remember all the L's you took? I'm going to hand you another one.
Bro, that was so disrespectful, bro.
Like, dang, bro.
I think that was probably the strongest he's ever fought, though. You want to know why? Because no one's ever done that to him because they just kill him. You got to think about that.
That might be it, bro. That might be it. Because I ain't gonna lie, the way she was moving on him was kind of insane. The one thing though that he did have over her is when he did his like strongest move. Because Loki, she was taking it easy fighting him, right? Because it's an RPG. He had a sure hit final move, and she thought she was about to just like weave out the way like before, bro. He froze her feet and sliced her. I was like,
that's the life of them RPG games, man. Because you take turns, brother.
You know how some of them games they have like certain moves, kind of like in Pokemon, you know, like if you don't protect certain moves, you just get hit regardless. That's literally what just happened. Yeah, bro. Like, literally Baldur's Gate, bro. There was nothing she could do. She was like, "This is disgusting."
Yeah.
But once she got the move, she was like, "Oh," which is crazy. So you just gave somebody with the strength to wipe out an army a sure hit attack. Yeah. Do you see where this is going?
No, that's insane, bro.
Nah, she's already a broken unit now. It's disgusting. That's so crazy, man. But aside from that, the freaking fire mage that was like part of the Demon Lord's army went to potentially attack Mynoghra itself. So we gonna see, man. The mantis is gonna have to pull up and do something about it.
Yeah, that won't be a problem for her.
I'm not gonna worry.
She got to do it for her kids.
I feel like she's low-key a little. She's probably a little bit more ruthless than a Tao.
I'm not ready to see that, man.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. But it was definitely a tough episode. I think the one other thing that I found interesting was when they did the Land of Ruin spell that like makes like that big fog hit the whole army. It messed up all the regular units, but all of the demons were buffed, including the enemies.
Yeah, because it depends on if you're
evil or not.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was a little bit crazy. So I feel like there might be something going on where maybe they might recruit some of these dudes. Or
I thought she was going to try and recruit the Ice Dude, but the Ice Dude tried to recruit her.
Yeah, he said, we demons together, man. Just come under the Demon Lord. We can take everything. So it was tough. It was definitely tough. I feel like this episode set up a lot for what's going to go on further. I wonder how many players now are in this world, though.
Bro, I'm just waiting for that real one OD game where everyone just gets one shot. Then what?
Yeah. What you doing about the guy who's played Elden Ring before he died?
That's gonna be crazy.
He's gonna pull up as a one-man army and just roll everything.
It's really the best game wins at this point.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like it's about which game you got in and what powers it has. That's literally
also probably how you use it too.
Yeah, but
because Loki, the Demon Lord guy, it seemed like he was like sitting far away somewhere. He didn't even try to like go join his army or like use his abilities for it. He just let them decide how they wanted to fight. I think maybe if he had taken more advantage of some of his RPG mechanics, he could have probably done some dangerous stuff, right? Because if he has like certain spells or like sure hit mechanics and things like that from RPGs, that could be dangerous. You know what I mean? But he was overconfident.
He also didn't know there was other people in this game, so
that's true.
And he doesn't know still, actually.
But that's also on him though, because you got a whole army. You should have been scouting. That's what our boy did when he first pulled up. Because he was weak as hell when he first pulled up. You could have really taken him out if you really needed to. He only had a Tao. That was it.
I mean, when you look at him, you look a little scary, man.
Yeah, he does look
like
a demon.
That's how strong he is. You just see this black purple aura. I'm like, you know what?
Can't even see what he looked like under there.
Exactly. So I'm not trying him either, even if he's weak, you know. But
yeah, I wouldn't even want to find out.
Exactly.
That's cool, man. But what'd you rate this episode, though, man?
I'm gonna give it a 9 just because of the plot. Now, the plot just like thickened like crazy.
I agree, honestly. That was a really good twist. It's kind of late into the season, so I really wonder how
far
I'm mad that
take. Yeah, I should have said this a lot earlier but now it's almost over. But
it's gonna be crazy.
2 more episodes, I think, or 3. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
we're on episode 10 for this one.
Oh, 2 episodes then, probably. But hey, this has been a surprisingly good anime, honestly. One of the dark horses of the season for sure. Y'all let us know what y'all think down below in the comment section. Aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch y'all. Peace.